the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby fight. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right, 80. Stop.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
A first down throw for Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Out to his right. That's made right side. It's Johnson. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, a gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Up, right 80. Stop.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Gotta go.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Let's get set. Stop.
On the toss, they'll run, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they will finally run him down.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
You see it? Hey,
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Ravens 7, Bengals 6.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 180.
out here with an option to the left. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 33 yards. Set to go now on first and 10.
Can. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow working in the pistol. This one caught left side. That's strange. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. Yeah. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Ravens.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 14-6 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's get set. Stop.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
On one, ready?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. That's number 40 on the season for him.
That's good.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is, the next time you step in the huddle, is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Here we go. 11 and wide 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it to the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no good. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Jackson now. He'll air it out down the middle. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It's a big one for the Ravens. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st down, they'll go with an option right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Oh, we're in a tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll send Flowers in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson trying to set up the screen for Mitchell. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down mark.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
On one, ready? 12, 12, 12. Here we go. Stop.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 11.
Here we go. Stop. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. On the return for the Ravens, it's Zay Flowers. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and great awareness beats great scheme. All you need is great execution.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This is Turner.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On one, ready? 11 MT, take. Here we go, here we go. Big 13.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, Mike. Back.
Burrow to throw. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 35 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
I Had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Brenton Strange was his intended target. Third down coming up.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
On one, ready? 12.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
11. Start.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Eleven.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Start.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And the Bengals are going to be set up. First and goal. He is down at the 6.
First down.
11. Here we go.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll send Flowers in motion. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Jackson, this a design run. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
13. Change it.
From the gun, Jackson. With slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
In motion comes Walker. Jackson going to give it up on a hot pass. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Jackson up top again. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walter. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Again, it's Jackson. This one complete downfield to touchdown, Ravens. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Ravens 31, Bengals 19.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
One, ready?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. That.
Play it. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
It is 3rd and long.
11 Thomas. Let's get set.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. His left side is made by Higgins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
12.
It's a gain of 5.
Burrow working in the pistol. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball, and he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield,
On 1, ready?
hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go. 11 ready?
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught by Walker.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Slot man in motion left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. Here's 3rd and 2.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he will have a Ravens first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
In motion comes Walker. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Oh.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
On 3rd down, Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Gun.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
They go play action for Burrow. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
That is left side and caught by Fowler. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And just a short gain there, down to the 38.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So It's something that teams want to implement.
And he's in! Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
11 empty. Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. Second down.
At the 24-yard line.
11 Thomas.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 180. 11. Stop.
Burrow to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Yo.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
Bengals 19.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Let's get set. Stop.
Run up the middle with Pacheco. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Sahad. 11 mighty. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Sahad.
Once again, it's Pacheco. It'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. 11, Mike. 11.
Here's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1-1, ready?
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's get set.
Now, Burrow. This pass deflected and caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
12, 12, 12.
4th down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down.
11, 90.
It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
It's 2nd and inches.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Short one, he's got screen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
16-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Can. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down, moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Recovery where you need it most. It'll be second and goal.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
On one, ready?
Second and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Play action now. It's Burrow. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.